Since their discovery in the 90s, distant galaxies that have stopped forming stars have consistently challenged astronomers' theoretical framework. They found two massive galaxies in the very early universe that had stopped their star formation completely. This meant that these galaxies were actually older than the age of the universe, which is physically impossible. The questions I'm interested in answering are: how early did these distant massive galaxies form? When did they form stars, and how did they stop or quench their star formation? And what does this all mean for astronomers? And so for my PhD, I was part of a collaboration that designed a survey to map out large areas of the sky so that we can increase our chances of detecting these massive galaxies, and also to pick up some of the very first galaxies that quenched their star formation in the early universe. So if you were to take an image of a galaxy like the Milky Way, you would see these beautiful spiral arms with these regions of active star formation. And when we take these distant quenched galaxies, they look nothing like that. They look like these relics, these red, orange blobs, and that's because they are really, really far away. When we look at the formation histories of these distant quenched galaxies, we realize that the observations suggest that they form too quickly and too early compared to what we see in the simulations. The question that we're trying to answer was, how far back into the universe's history do we need to look from the ground in order to detect the faintest and most distant quenched galaxies? And the answer that we found was about 12.5 billion years. And we did this over the course of 4 years. And in that time, we only found 2 quenched galaxies, which was a significant result because prior to the launch of the James Webb Space Telescope, we only had about 35 of these really distant quenched galaxies with robust observations at these really early times. The discovery of 2 new quenched galaxies adds the body of knowledge that was already existing in the literature, showing that these galaxies form too early and too quickly based on what theory predicts. The next stages of my research program involve using data from the James Webb Space Telescope to better analyze these massive distant galaxies. And we're really excited to compare those observations with current theoretical predictions.